Aha, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to another scene for This Life, the Werewolf the Apocalypse game set in Duluth, Minnesota, in Up to the Hearth's Fire, where Charlotte, for all that her schedule at times can be somewhat restrictive, has her afternoons and evenings pretty much free. So upon returning to Sept, getting dropped off with her cat, um, we'll go ahead and, stuff the keys, toss the proverbial mission bag back in the trunk. Make a note on her phone to replace the water bottle. Maybe put some protein bars in there. Seems like a good idea. And so thumbing some things into her phone, we'll be glancing around as she's walking, from where she's parked. But all in all, probably just kind of gravitating towards the Ravens and their pack cabin because, well, she does like hanging there. There's a number of places that she'll spend, gratuitous amounts of time just chilling so that she can interact with various members of Sept, but she likes being there. So that is just kind of where she's going to gravitate.
Yeah, you see out the porch, by the lake, is the man himself. One and only.
Yep. And I mean, she'll pop up on the steps, kind of glancing over with, the eyebrows kind of popped up in mock surprise. Out early today.
It's a nice day.
It was a nice day. And she will, of course, plunk up the steps and immediately forget that the front door exists in favor of going over and plopping down on the on the porch swing with him. Indeed.
You alright?
Yeah.
Nod.
Yeah. Coping. Always coping. She starts like kind of tugging her boots off. She's one of those weird people who gets up into a chair and sits cross-legged. So yeah, she starts kind of pulling her boots off so she doesn't like, I don't know, put them up on the little cushions there. Just kind of kicks them under the swinging chair, and yeah, pulls her feet up. What you eating?
Beowulf.
There's like a thoughtful squint. Looks up at him. How many times have you read it?
Lost count.
Bit of a grin. Seems to be about the answer she expected. Kind of leans back. Still good every time?
Smile softly, looking down at it. It's a wry little kind of rise of the lip, you know? Yes.
Well, fucking good then. Keep doing it. Hmm. Did talk to Alice like you told me.
How did that go?
Surprisingly well.
That is good.
It is good. Kind of picks her head up a little bit like, yeah, that's right. It's good. Something's good. Yeah.
She needs someone like you in her life.
Are you saying she needs complications? Kind of like leans over a little bit to like catch a look at his face, grinning.
Again, looking out at the water. Needs someone who can make her believe that she is more than she is.
Is she more than she is, or is she just more than she thinks she is?
Depends on you.
I'm
Would you
pretty
help
fucking sure she's more than she thinks she is.
her? You help her believe.
I'm gonna.
Just nods idly.
Besides, no one deserves to feel that shitty about themselves. Emily slumps back again. Got enough crazy shit to deal with already.
What we deserve and what we get is never in balance, Charlotte.
Nope.
Gaia is not much interested in fairness.
Nope. Nope. Guy is not interested in fairness, and she asks sacrifices, and they just get bigger and bigger every time.
Seems fate has landed you a companion, though.
Yeah. Actually, I hope. Kind of turns a glance aside. Get along okay? Actually, doing pretty well with a good number of the pack lists. Might actually have decent prospects.
Might be an idea to form your own one.
I'm gonna. I don't even know where to start looking for a new totem that ruffles her hair.
Focus on the people before the totem. The totem will come in time.
I mean, I am. I worry about it sometimes, but not more than I worry about them. Still trying to decide where I sit on the whole thing with David. But yeah, I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. I've decided I'm doing it. Darren's a little glance aside.
Just looks off in the distance.
Still worried?
What do you mean?
Just doing that 1,000-yard stare.
I'm not worried.
You're not?
What should I be worried about?
I mean, if you don't remember, I'm not gonna remind you.
I
Again,
remember.
just a playful little smile.
I remember.
Well, then keep with the remembering and not worrying.
Hmm.
Then whatever happens, happens, and you're just stressed on top of it. She said hypocritically, out of character.
Eve doesn't answer, he just stares.
Does he seem to have his gaze fixed on anything in particular, or is it just kind of the off that away stare?
Off that away.
What's going on?
Nothing.
You just seem to be thinking real hard about something.
Nothing that you need to concern yourself with.
There's a kind of a pout of a frown, but she'll accept it. Okay.
It is something that you, unfortunately, for all your wisdom, will not understand.
I mean, my wisdom is highly specialized.
It's something that not even your friend Juno would understand.
Mm, I believe you. What?
She does not see it the same way as we do.
About all the old family type stuff, the bloodlines and the.
There's more than that. This is with a firmness.
No, I believe you. I'm just trying to get a ballpark here.
There's more than that.
I mean, yeah, of course. What part of it are you so stuck on? I may not understand, but at least you can talk out loud. Maybe it'll help.
Your friend Alice thinks I'm a coward for not intervening.
Intervening in what, all the stuff that's going on? Or your cousin or whatever it is?
Both.
I guess everyone's entitled to an opinion? She just kind of shrugs. She's not you.
Runfer and I were battle brothers. He may be aging before me, but we were still battle brothers.
I mean, what does she expect you to do? Tell him to fuck off?
He saved my life.
Kind of, the little eyebrow loft and kind of a shrug and nod of acceptance because these are the kinds of things that happen.
But I do not want to be the cousin of the Lord of Norway.
No, you want to be you, right?
I came to honor a debt to my family.
You did?
I wanted to find out what this thing was. I have earned glory, I have led, I have forged alliances, I have made a family. Also, my ancestors can sleep again. It is more than just a name to me.
Okay.
And when this all ends, one day, we will all turn to war as we always do.
As long as that war's with the right enemy, that's not wrong.
Mm.
We're a warrior nation. It's what we do.
With each other.
No, like I said, the right enemy.
In the end, it will always come down to it. But I will not fight my cousin on the field.
Can't blame you for that.
Even if that means my own death.
I mean, I'd be pretty mad, but I can't blame you for not wanting to have to try to kill someone who means something to you. I mean, for what it's worth, I wouldn't do that to you either. I don't give a shit how wrong I think you are. Couldn't do it. Guess that's back.
I think your friend Alice wants me to do what my family was born to do.
I think my friend Alice has a limited view of the world. And you have things to believe in that she doesn't. And once she believes in more, what she wants will change.
Just shrug.
You find that whether it's us or even just, I don't know, fucking people, kind of like picking at the front of her shirt, like the hem of the overshirt. It's really easy to just blindly dedicate to your cause and forget that the people that you're lining up against are just other people. And they're just doing what they've been taught to do, or they're doing what they think is right. They're doing something because they think they need to. Shrugs. Their reasons aren't always good. Oh, our reasons aren't always good. Just kind of takes sitting back and looking at it, right? But I wouldn't blame you for not wanting to fight your own cousin.
It's not just him. Helga, my other cousin. She is his beta.
Are you all close?
Battle brothers and sisters.
What does it take to be a battle brother or sister?
He taps his chest. And taps the side of his head.
So it's not so much a standing on ceremony thing as a taking care of each other thing.
Yes.
Good. Just kind of sucks in a breath and shifts around. It makes more sense that way.
It's something your Trimbenson would never understand.
I'm hoping she will with time.
She will never. There is a coldness in that voice. Understand.
kind of looks a little surprised, glancing around. Not offended, not mad, just surprised. You think she can't learn to care about the people who stand beside her in the field?
There is a difference between caring and holding on to it. There's a difference between caring and thinking, even if it means thinking against them without hurting them. There's a difference between all the things that I do for my pack, my brothers.
Okay.
She will never understand.
It's just kind of a helpless shrug. She's not going to fight him on it. It's pretty obvious that she's throwing it. I mean,
He doesn't say that. He doesn't like push shove her either. He just turns back to looking out. I have heard her tongue, Charlotte. A man in the world I have come from. While she may be my alpha's blood, and I will keep respect, I cannot.
I can't tell you how to feel, Leaf, if she's said and done that much. It's up to me to help her keep her promises, not to try to change your mind. She has to do that herself.
I'm from a different place to most of my brothers of Fenrir here. The old world is different.
Sounds like it.
To hear her say that we must be better, to hear her say that we must find a way to be better than all this, when we have bled, lost, and fought every tooth and nail and suffered every insult and every war. We have sacrificed so much. She knows so little. We have done terrible things, yes, towards the Wendigo and the Pure Tribes. There is no denying it. We are a people that have conquered. We are people that have stood when no one else would. We are always there to bleed and die. And to hear her just casually say that we have to be better. Twitches.
To finally kind of tentatively reach up just to try to, like, just gently touch his shoulder, not even like lay a whole hand on it.
You do. He doesn't react. He seems almost kind of like, I don't know what to do now.
It's okay to be mad. Like you said, for starters, it's different here than it is where you come from, and let's face it, she was raised on the Sept, but she wasn't raised to be Gru. She didn't learn as much, she doesn't understand as much. Shit, I don't understand that much, but I can tell that you mean it. I can tell that you feel it. I can understand that it's important. I can see objectively why. I don't feel the same things you feel, but you're not wrong. And again, her view is she kind of shrugs, kind of closer to the kind of way I see. It's because she's young, and I mean, I'm sure she would shit herself if she heard me say it, but she's still very human. And that's the way we think. It's always just trying to look forward and look higher.
Spits on the ground. Very firmly.
Just kind of takes the hand back, puts it back in her lap.
You should be looking in front of you. Not high. Otherwise, you'll never see where you're going.
Said look forward.
But looking up. As if the guy is going to magically solve it when it's there right in front of you the entire time.
Don't expect Guy to magically solve anything. If Guy could magically solve it, we wouldn't be here.
Take a breath. I'm sorry.
I mean, for what it's worth, she is like hands firmly back in lap. Shrugs.
I should not have yelled.
I'm getting used to it.
I should not have yelled.
Better you than someone I don't like.
They just stand up kind of awkwardly.
Kind of blinks. He's gonna. Where are you going?
I will leave you alone. He starts just to walk.
Kind of like, probably not thinking about it, but she'll like reach out to like snag his sleeve, his hand, whatever, as he's like going to stride past. Like, and if I wanted to be by myself, I'd get up and leave.
Probably does the expression there, like in the picture, that kind of confused, you know?
I'm serious. If I was that upset that I didn't want to be around you, I'd go. I've got feet.
It was still improper of me.
I mean, I was kind of shocked by the spitting thing, but
I am angry, and I should not be taking it out on you. This is not fair.
I've been having a whole world of not fair. This is a pretty small drop in the bucket. Come on. Like, tugs on his hand.
Sits it back down awkwardly.
At least when you say things like that, I know you say them because you're mad, or it's something that you feel really strongly about. I know it's not because you're just trying to get at me. And there are people who will say worse things too, just get under my skin. At least now I know one less phrase to use in the company of longer lived tribes.
I do not wish to constantly berate your friend. It's the frustration of it.
I'm really good at making really controversial friends, I guess.
It is not your fault the way she is the way she is. You have done nothing to warrant any negativity towards you.
Another shrug. I'm glad you see that. I hope everyone else does, but like I said, at least I know you're just saying it because you're mad. For all I know, there's someone who'd be perfectly happy to say that and worse to me. Like I said, just to get a rise out of me, just to get a reaction. Then I probably would. I'm not gonna lie. But no, you're allowed to be mad. There's a lot of shit going on. You feel a lot of ways about a lot of people. It's cool.
Just because I am neutral does not mean I do not have my opinion.
Of course not. Making a stance in the middle is just as thought out a process as making a stance on either side.
Juno is not the only one I see as takes a breath. Foolish. There are on the opposite sides just as foolish.
Well, that's something.
I cannot abide hearing. He just shakes his head.
And I will not wax poetic.
It is not you.
I feel like hearing a very similar mentality out of a Geta Fenris becomes a lot more offensive than hearing it out of a Glasswalker.
I do not mind you telling me. It is not you.
Kind of rubs the back of her head. And seeing as he's finally sat back down, just almost to make the point, she slumps over to like bump shoulder to shoulder with him.
Remains
You
where he
know,
is. Like, hasn't moved at all.
I wonder sometimes if it's like that on other seps. Like, obviously, it's not going to be the same for the people who are raised with their people and their people. But the new ones that come in fresh minded, that spent time out in the world just being people, if it means things will change.
I don't know.
Kind of scrunches her nose. I'm gonna go with I hope not, because change in the nation is
Bloody.
not. Hmm?
Bloody.
Yeah. So what else is under your skin? He, like, reaches over and like pokes idly at the arm she's leaning on.
Nothing.
That's it. Just the imminent doom and the opinions of a Cleith and the behavior of a Fostering.
I am worried about my Lily.
What's wrong with her?
She has not been the same since her challenge.
I saw she got quieter, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't.
She does not sleep.
At all?
An hour to an hour, two at most.
Has she talked to the other Therages at all?
No.
Why?
She will not.
Even if she didn't explain why, aren't there things that could help her sleep?
She will, as she says, she will endure it.
And there's a moderate awkward face. I kind of tried talking to her about it once, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't get good reads on Lily, and I don't want to piss her off.
Shrugs. So far, you are the only one apart from myself and Maria to ask her. I get the impression that most people don't not care.
I'll just go out on a limb and say that just because people have so much of their own shit that they're fighting through, that they either can't see it or don't know how to ask, doesn't mean they don't care.
He shrugs. That is your opinion.
It is.
But that is my battle sister.
Did she at least tell you guys?
No.
A little bit of a brow crease.
She does not want to look weak.
Isn't a pack meant to tackle challenges in unison? Isn't that what makes them strong?
We are. But Lily is... Smile softly. Poor old Lily is. This is her first time. And I think she fears the judgment, even though it will never be there. But yet she does fear it, and for Fenrir, fear is seen as a great weakness.
So what are you gonna do?
She'll tell me in time. She must learn that we are the masters of both our rage and our fear. We choose to let it either control or flow through us like water. But it's her lesson that she must learn, and with all my heart I wish I could teach her, but I cannot. Then she would never learn.
Almost tempted to say a pep talk with Artemi would do her a world of good.
She will not talk to her.
It's kind of a side glance.
This is... She will not talk to her to me about this.
Nah, probably not.
This ironically, is, from what I can tell, simple human fright.
I mean, she finally like sits up a little bit so she can look at him properly. Because the whole, I mean, I assume not, but do all the get think I'm weak?
No,
I'm scared all the fucking time.
there's a difference between being scared and being terrified. Or being haunted. But Lily does her duties. But she's still letting it seep in her armor.
Kind of scrunches her face. This is a familiar, stubborn face. A thoughtful one.
If you wish to go talk to her, you're welcome to try.
What happened is she doesn't learn the lesson if you teach it to her. Kind of shoots him a side grin.
Spreads his hands. Sometimes talking to someone who is very human can help.
Hmm. Where's she at?
By the lake.
Of course.
How come you have not spoken to Maria?
Hmm?
You and Maria?
What
Yeah,
about
no.
us?
I do not know. You seem not as close.
Been around more lately than I have been in a while. Bring over movies. I miss her. Trying to spend more time around.
She misses you.
Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. I don't know what else to do short of move back in to be any closer.
I think a part of her wants that.
And a big part of me wants it too.
She has been worried for you.
What, because of the Juno thing?
Not.
Yeah, I'm worried too.
She kept her opinions to herself on that evening.
Yeah, I saw that. I appreciated that.
You shouldn't.
I mean, I'd originally pressed the idea of speaking to people individually so it could actually be put to rest, but why? What it kind of turns squids.
What?
I guess her going light on her just means she doesn't get what she needs to hear, huh?
Nods? She did it for you.
Yeah. More awkward face.
You're her friend.
No, I just feel like I've been kind of a shitty friend.
She has not been the perfect one either.
We're kind of the best at being the worst best friends. Kind of grins.
Just watches her.
No, I just feel like every time I try, I do something wrong.
Also, that fool of a Fianna was telling her things.
Right?
She told me.
Wait, you mean Dean?
Yes, she tells me everything.
What did he say?
Apparently, he convinced her that, or hinted to her, that you were insulting her people's ways,
Just like kind of a squint?
mainly due to the metas. That because of the way they feel, that you were insulting how her people do things in the nation.
I never insulted shit.
That is what he seemed to insinuate.
Why the fuck didn't he say any of that when I fucking went right up to his face?
Because he's a coward.
Because he knew it wasn't true.
Because he's a coward.
There's a frown.
So she is being conflicted.
I don't even know where to start setting that right.
Just looks into the house.
Like, obviously, I can just march up and talk to her. I'm just trying to figure out what to lead with.
Don't leave with anything.
Lead with anything.
You're her friend. Show her.
You're like the most weirdly efficient, like, mediator of every friendship I have. You know that, right?
It's because I care for you.
He perks up a grin. I'm glad.
Yes.
Okay, I like you too. Pats his shoulder.
Nods to himself, looks off. Deliberately doesn't look at her.
You know, it's kind of funny. She, like, reaches down to snag one of her boots, start to pull it on.
What?
After the way we first kind of crashed into each other, I don't think I thought there would ever be a day I wasn't, like, scared of your stare. And I don't even see it anymore.
It's your smile. It's very disarming.
Aw, really sweet.
You should go talk to Maria.
Okay. Pulls on her other boot. Thanks, Leaf.
Nods.
She hops up and yeah, kind of like pulls her shirt straight, kind of glances around, glances at the lake, glances at the door. We'll come back around later and gives a little like the little finger wave. And yeah, just heads in.
Her ladyship is there.
Where is she? What's she doing?
You're fucking shit, fucking. Oh, I see. Big for 400. How the fuck am I meant to deal with me?
Charlotte like pokes her head into, I assume, the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Baby, you should bake for 400.
What you doing?
Making fucking scones, Charlotte. They're not going the right way.
Is the oven fighting back?
Yes. Because it says here, bake for 240 degrees, but the oven only bakes for 220. Now, how in the blue? Do you know what I mean?
You want me to put it in its place? I could do that.
No, then you hijinks it, and then Leaf will be like, Maria, you should have done this on your own.
Or I could just click some buttons.
No, you must do this on your own, Maria. But then you will not learn the lesson.
Fucking starts like she's trying so hard to straight face it. She's failing. Okay. So you already have some in there? That's what's happening.
I do, yes. I have already some in there. And they were all perfect and nice. And now look at them. They look like fucking charred boobs.
How much extra time did you give them because the temperature was low?
I gave them an extra 15 minutes because I was paranoid.
Okay. So see that button there?
Yes.
Yeah, tap that a couple times. It should start toggling.
She taps it rather aggressively.
Charlotte winces inside. But she will direct her, with pointing in verbal direction, like through resetting the oven temp. And then be like, oh, no, hit enter, or it'll just revert back.
She hits enter quite aggressively.
There.
Oh yeah, you work for Charlotte. I'm on. Starts threatening the oven.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Electronics know glasswalkers in the room. They just fucking work right.
I'll get you, you bitch.
And hey, at least the rest of your scones will come out right.
Probably. It's a good thing.
Yeah. It's almost like now the time and the temperature will sync up. It'll be exactly the way it's supposed to be.
Well, that's great.
It is great. I like your scones.
Good.
Yeah, well, they're actually fucking delicious.
I know. Mom taught me how to make them.
I know. Mom cooks really, really well.
She does.
Remember your birthday parties had like fucking gourmet shit.
I remember, yeah, everyone used to thought that my mom would get a chef, but nope. Dad wouldn't pay for it. You used to get really angry at the cooking lessons, though. She got a cooker fella, and she just got really angry. He used to get really angry when he came over. Until he found out he was gay, yeah.
Yeah, that. You know what? I can see that.
There was a whole big conspiracy. Nods.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
How many people were in the conspiracy?
About 20.
Jeez. Really?
Oh, he had a board he used to show me and Damon.
What?
We totally believed him. We were in on it.
You were... Oh, God. We're his tiny spies.
Mm-hmm.
Spied on your own mom.
Oh, we did, yeah. We didn't know what half the stuff we were saying, so we just came back and he was He smiled and said we were comically unhelpful.
He said that?
Grins, alright.
You just fucking said that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Ruffled our hair afterwards.
I mean, I guess the opposite can be just as bad. I got told I was a big help. I was not a big help, I realized looking back.
No, I can imagine now.
Eh.
I can imagine your ditzy head wandering around the place.
You know what? Your mom is a great cook and you're pretty fucking good cook and I am not.
I remember the toast fiasco.
Look, that was the toaster's fault. Okay.
Oh yeah, it was the toaster's fault.
Look, I of all people should know when it is the toaster's fault.
It was the toast. No, I got it.
It was totally the toaster.
Uh-huh.
That thing held out on me. It didn't spring, okay?
Damn it.
Fucking mechanism got all.
Yeah, yep. Oh, the mechanism. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You said it was the plug last time.
It was a mechanism.
You said it was copper wire when last time, Charlotte.
That's-
Which is a Charlotte. Which is a Charlotte.
Maybe the mechanism uses copper wires to connect to the rest of the system. You think of that? Huh?
Right.
Huh?
Nope. Changing the story now. Nope.
Maybe. Look, I can't go down in history as burning toast. This can't be my legacy, Maria.
Shake her head. So, I heard something that I'm going to ask you honestly.
Okay?
I heard the dean fella gave you some hassle.
I mean, I gave him hassle back, so it worked out.
I heard that other get a friend rush, so, you know.
New one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard she did some things.
She backed me up.
Okay.
To be fair, I mean, the shit he did, and then he didn't have any reason. I was pissed. I asked him why. I told him, don't fucking lie to me. And I asked him why. And he just kind of shrugged and said, I don't know. Essentially, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
But did you set your get a friend rush friend on him?
No. She just backed me because he wasn't taking me seriously. She made him take me seriously. And then I had to I had to go. Like I actually almost lost my fucking shit, Maria. Like it was bad. I was really mad. All that shit that I've been dealing with and then not being able to sleep. And he said it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Rubs the back of her head.
Said we got heated or some shit. Was talking about the whole thing with the stolen booze, and that was settled.
I mean, he seemed quite adamant. I'm not gonna lie. Apparently, he told him how to do his job, and apparently you were quite a bitch to him.
I wasn't a bitch to him.
Apparently.
I went and tried to give him some advice because he's been off doing his own shit. He doesn't even hang out with you guys that much. I was just trying to help him out.
He apparently came over and said a few things.
Well, whatever he said was fucking bullshit.
Oh, we didn't know that.
How many of you were pissed about this?
Quite a few of us.
None of you asked me?
Shrugs.
Like, for what it's worth, if I say some shit, I'll stand behind it.
Yeah. Which is why I figured you probably would say it, so I was a bit upset and I didn't want to start a row.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, they're pretty epic rows, but no, I didn't.
Like I said, from what he's saying, that you kind of drums her fingers along one of the door handles.
Oh, lay it on me. Fuck it.
Apparently, you talk some shit about all of us as Fiona.
What?
Just because we treat Menace a different way.
I
That's
acknowledge that you do, and
you know our people more than we do, apparently.
what?
That's what he said.
I told him I grew up with you, and I feel like, I understand that we think differently. I don't think I know you better than you. I don't think I know you as well as someone even just fucking raised on this sept. Just, I understand to a point that the way you guys think and feel and believe is different, and that's okay. I acknowledge that's a thing. It is what it is.
Apparently, he saying all this. Even got the tail singer a bit riled up.
Just rubs her face. Ellie plops down in one of like the breakfast chairs. Just fucking, and none of you were gonna ever just ask.
I mean, I was gearing up to ask you. I was just playing with her fingers. Just a bit nervous. Then Leaf got stabbed and I had a total meltdown.
That's fair.
And then I was panicking, and then I was telling Leaf, and Leaf was like, "You should go talk to her." And then I was like, "Well, I don't want to go talk to her." And then I was afraid that you get mad at me, and then there was a part of me that was afraid that was true, and there was a part of me that was like, maybe I'm overreacting, which I always do, because yes, I do overreact, and I know that. And then 6 months along, like, I still don't know how to feel about the Damon situation, and I'm confused, and
I'm just latching on to the fact that Cora really gives a shit and is taking care of him. And
I
I'm
know.
trying to let that be enough.
There's just, like I said, I've 50 different emotions, and I didn't want to leap on the first one, and I may have said some shit, and I may have called you smelly.
What? Oh, smelly?
Yes.
Why smelly?
It was the nicest insult I could find.
Okay.
So there. Folds arms.
I will take it. Least insulting insult you can think of.
I'm not
So that's pretty
apologizing.
high marks.
Nope, not apologizing.
You're not?
Nope.
Absolutely not?
Nope.
Even though it's hurtful?
Smelly Sullivan is no thing.
Nah, I'm Dr. Ditz now. It's official.
I don't know. I never liked that name for you. I always
I
thought
mean,
it was kind of demeaning.
and Smelly's better?
Yeah, that's a primary school info, though. Because you could say, well, I'm not going to invite you to my party. And they're like, Charlotte, now, whoa.
I mean, if the worst that people can call me is ditzy, I mean, there are worse things I could be than severely underestimated.
No, I just don't like the name Dr. Ditz. Annoys me. I don't know why. I just want to punch people in the face. Shrug.
It's almost like we're friends.
Yeah. I'm not. I'm no. Nope. Nope. Put some money in the jar.
Which jar is that? Leans
That is-
over.
That is for when it is written for when Maria decides to say some nasty shit about people. Jar.
I mean, if you paid it out, does that mean you get to say it? Ooh! He died. No. Ugh.
There you go, my sound cut out.
Oh.
Yes, I did not hear what the last thing said.
Oh,
I
the
think it
last
was in the,
last thing she
yeah.
said is she like leaned over, was like, "Wait, but if you paid it, does that mean you just get to say it now?"
Yes,
Oh,
Victoria's scream.
she just braces herself like, "Oh boy."
Look, maybe I just don't like it because Juno Trimson, her big fat nose, says it, and I want to punch her in the face. There you go. For her stupid face.
No, that doesn't.
Maybe that might. No, maybe it might actually wipe the stupid fucking grin on it and puts another thing in the jar because it might just look so fucking constipated.
Oh, that's all it takes to class as nasty?
Apparently, we're working on my definitions. There's nasty and then there's bitchy.
Oh.
Might actually to be teacher to be a good elf as well, not get people. No, put more money in the jar.
You're not gonna have to worry about it.
What you mean?
Lily not tell you what we talked about?
Nah, Lily's been Miss Antisocial.
The reaches out like the come on, give me your hand, come sit with me.
Walks over suspiciously.
Like pats the chair by her. Come on, buddy.
Suspicious. That's all fuck. She sits down.
So at this point, people are right. More of our pack is dead than alive. So when Lily's free, we're gonna thank Raccoon for all he's done. We're gonna let it go. We're gonna bury it. It should be. You okay there?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're actually gonna do the right fucking thing.
Are you really?
Yeah. Yeah, there's no going back now.
This isn't like the time you did.
The time I what?
This isn't like I remember a specific time when we were younger. You told me you were going to do it and you never did it.
Hey, I had ADHD. Shut up. Still have ADHD. Leave me alone. I forget things. But no, this isn't a thing that I say I'm going to do and I'm not going to do. This is, as soon as we're all free, we're going to do this. We've decided we're going to do this. And I know that.
Does that mean you're eyebrow waggle available?
I mean, I guess. I know that Juno's going to want to pack back up, but I'm
merciful tits.
I'm not following anymore.
There's like a slow turn. Oh, really?
I know you're gonna do what you do, but
I mean, do what I do. Excuse
me.
Puts her hands on her hips.
I see your sly little gossip face. I see it. You think I don't know it? I see it.
What? I was just what?
You made specifically the dirty gossip face. I saw it. You have a dirty gossip face.
Well, look, if you're not, I was just merely going to say that you. Are you really going to get in the pack where she's going to go? No. I was just supporting you. No, I have a dirty gossip face, apparently.
At this point, I'm kind of tied by the promise, but in the end, that's the tentative plan.
There's a difference between tied by a promise and holding her fucking hand.
I know.
She always needs someone to hold her fucking hand as she gets up where grumbly.
I know.
Pours tea angrily, like
the angriest tea pouring.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically I will become available, but
you're not going to join anyone's pack, so no point. I'm just going to sit here alone.
You're not alone.
I'm alone.
Drama queen, you're not alone.
Yeah, but like, it's fine. I get it. I'm so used to you just say no to me anyway, at least this right.
What? Maria.
What?
Maria, I know that you worry. It's not that. I don't think the things you worry about. but you and Leaf and Lily are solid as shit, and I know you guys would welcome me in, and I've thought about it, especially with this coming up. I've thought about it.
Like I said, it's fine.
Nothing's set in stone, except that this pack is being buried.
Yeah, I am happy for you, but I am going to keep my opinions to myself.
Well, for what it's worth, there are other people who need pack mates, and
I am going to keep my opinion to myself. Looks off in the distance.
even if it's me running it,
Keeping my opinion to myself. This opinion right here to myself.
what, you think I'd be a bad alpha?
Nope, but this opinion right here is to myself.
Is it just directly related to Juno being in the pack at all?
Yes, my opinion's to myself.
Okay. I think I can get the hint. I think I can extrapolate
Good.
the gist.
Good. Yep. Like I said, my opinion's to myself.
You know, if you've still got beef, this whole promise thing means you really can go and just say what you need to say.
But then I'll have to look at her.
Yeah, you would.
And then I want to punch her in the face. And then
I
the beef won't
mean,
solve anything because I'll keep punching her. And I know, and people are like, Maria, it's over nothing. I don't care. Hospitality is hospitality. I take that shit seriously. And that's fine. And she's your friend. I am not finished, young lady.
Oh. The hands kind of come up like, oh.
And I get that. And I know she's trying. And I get that. And we all had a nice little Dr. Phil moment together. It was great. But I don't care. She violated my hospitality and she tried to browbeat my brother. And I'll play nice and I'll do the role, as any good guy and girl would. But I'm sorry, Charlotte.
How does one even apologize for that, really? Besides saying they're sorry and hoping really hard.
Well, she can hope. And hope's a great thing.
Hope's a good thing to have.
Just kind of leaves it hanging in the air. She takes a sip of her tea.
Yep.
But as far as I'm concerned, I will do my guy in duty as anyone. I will not hinder her. I will not do anything like that.
I appreciate you.
She spreads her hands, but don't expect me to play fucking nice.
Oh, never.
I think I've been quite amenable.
Yep.
And forcing me to dislike someone means you're going to get punched in the face.
I'm not trying to force you to like anyone.
But there you go then.
That is not how I roll.
Like I said, I'll tell her tales and I'll do them as fairly as I can. But I'm not looking to fucking sit down and fucking have an emotional moment with her, because I don't care.
Okay.
Nods very firmly, like, that's fucking right.
So it was said and so it shall be.
You're damn snippy.
Did you set a timer for the scones?
Oh, for fuck! He walks over.
She may or may not be glancing at the fucking time on the oven every so often.
Yelling repeatedly, "You did this to me!"
They should be fine.
No, she's not yelling at you, she's yelling at the oven.
Oh, I know. Just like, you know what? She is going to take some of the tea and just, yeah, very, that is none of my business as you enter battle with the oven. It's okay, even if you win, your swear jar will probably pay for a new one. Sip.
She eventually turns slowly. What are you doing anyway?
What do you mean, what am I doing?
I thought you were busy out riding Felix Trimmerson.
I have free time around that.
Uh-huh.
Man, this... look at this tea. It's tea-colored.
I heard all about you, Missy.
What?
I heard all about you and your
Heard about
party.
what?
And your parties that you didn't invite me to.
I invited like everyone,
Uh-huh.
madam.
No, it's fine. You invited the fucking lesbian queen.
I invited everyone.
No.
Are you sure you didn't just not show because Dean convinced you that I thought you were a savage or some shit?
That is beside the point.
That seems like exactly the point.
Look, I did that socially so because you were socially smelly. There you go.
Oh, wow. That seems legit. Checks out.
Mm-hmm.
But I invited you.
Don't remember getting an invite.
I bet you deleted the text and everything.
Might have.
Yeah, I didn't.
Well, scone.
Takes a scone. Grinning faintly. Besides, we didn't do anything that fucking scandalous at the party. You can't say you heard that.
Oh no, I've heard all about you.
What? Heard what?
Riding each other constantly left and right like a pair of rabbits.
Can you blame me?
No.
Okay then.
Oh no, I just heard about you.
How many other people heard about it?
I forget my number.
Oh, great. Well, you know, serving Gaia. Sips tea.
Which means another person heard about it.
Yeah. I talked to Cora. I heard.
He didn't take it very well.
No, but I could have waited a year and he wouldn't have taken it well.
I know.
Kind of finally slumps back to lean against the counter, like that. It's a markedly defeated kind of posture.
Hey, no laugh.
I don't know what to do.
You happy with him?
I mean, with Felix, yeah. Just.
Well, there you go then.
I mean, I'm not doubting that. I finally got my head straight on that. Thank fucking everything. But no, I just. At first, I thought it would be worse not seeing each other for a long time, and I'm realizing it probably helping, but I hate it.
These things take time.
I know. Just sucks.
I know.
I mean, hey, at least he's, what was it? He's not in his Nickelback phase yet?
No, apparently not. No, he's just more at the Felix pretty good to me anyway phase.
Oh, no. Oh. There is, like, I know that's not even a rational thing, but
We've all been through that type of shit, so don't be paying no mind. Just throw her hand up and do the thing.
I know. I just... Look, I lucked out, like, when we were younger. Most of my breakups were pretty good terms. What?
Mm-hmm. I remember.
It's because it was fucking casual. Shut up. What?
Yeah, casual.
What?
I remember the popcorns and the crying and the milkshakes and the eating.
Milkshakes are delicious. Sips tea. Like...
And then she like runs over dramatic, and I also remember the Maria. You know, she does the exact. You know what I mean?
Maybe. Hey, we were all teenagers. Fucking happens.
Hey, I never
Just
had bad breakups.
slow turn.
What? Never had bad breakups. What are you on about?
Do you even know you?
Hey, Crispin and I finished on even terms. Twice.
Mm-hmm. Only twice?
Twice. Well, maybe look, 5 times is a different thing.
There may have been a genocide against ice cream every time.
It's because he's putting.
I remember the cartons. We filled a trash can once.
It's because he was stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, fair. No, I remember that. 3 boxes of tissues.
That's because he was cheating on me with that stupid fucking Silverfang cunt. Fucking stupid with her. Oh, I'm from fucking house fucking Wormfell. Oh, look at me and my fucking.
She like flops an arm around her, gives her like the side squeeze. And the movie marathons.
Look. He promised me that he was going to do it like the Notebook. And you know what he did? No. It was a Shadow Lord, Charlotte. A Shadow Lord.
It's kind of a nose
fucking
scratch.
Shadow Lord.
I feel like sooner or later the fidelity issues are going to be.
Oh no, we're broken up proper now.
Are you?
Yeah.
It's good.
We are. Okay, rubs the back of her head.
But
Feel bad.
why?
Fidelity issues.
The eyebrows kind of pop up a little.
Man, speaks volumes for who I am, right?
Or speaks volumes for his faithfulness to anyone. It wasn't even the same girl twice ever, was it?
No.
Yeah, I feel like that says more about him than you.
Yeah.
Gives her another squeeze.
Something Neri doesn't fail to remind me.
I mean, she is determined to convince everyone I'm a lesbian. So I mean,
Looks,
I don't
frowns and looks over, tilts her head. I can see it.
What? What?
A little bit. Teensy, like scrunches her fingers together. Teensy bit.
Except for all that dick everyone knows I'm getting. I feel like that's the major argument against this.
I know, you're gargling that shit like mayonnaise.
What? Maria! That counts as nasty. That's gross.
What?
Oh, man.
What? Oh, so you admit to... Oh, nope.
I didn't admit to anything, madam. Don't you draw conclusions. Don't you put words in my mouth. I see you.
Chuckles to herself.
I confess to nothing.
Like
I'm an innocent angel, madam.
Like I said, I was getting depressed, so...
Don't get depressed. You're fabulous.
I know. I got the lecture from Leaf.
Did he tell you very firmly that you were fabulous?
No, he said that looks suspicious over her shoulder. Maria, you should not feel sad because a man is stupid and cannot see that you are a lovely person.
It's a vague smirk. He's
I think
not
I
wrong.
Whatever. Rubs the back of her head.
He's not. Even a little.
Just, yeah. Smiles.
I'm sure you've just been in a drought of interest, of course. Flutters a little bit. The little, like, fan hand.
I haven't been with anybody, actually.
Not even after I wingmaned you?
Nah, I don't wanna.
Oh, Maria.
What?
Why not?
Ah,
Well, we both know you could get anything you set your eyes on anyways, so it's just a matter of you deciding. And if you don't want to, that's cool.
I mean, if I can barely hold on to a fellow, grins.
I don't know, I hear you hold on pretty good. Eyebrow waggles.
Are you talking to Felix about our relationship?
What, me?
Yeah.
Would I do that?
I don't know. Would you did?
Would he do that?
I
He
don't
doesn't
know.
seem like the kind to kiss and tell. I'm just saying.
Good.
Grins. Besides,
Whatever.
I've seen the condition you leave men in. I remember that bathroom selfie. He was passed the fuck out.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you've got everything you need at your disposal.
Shrugs.
Besides, I think you're pretty cool.
Oh, well, thanks. Wait. See, this is why she probably thinks you're a lesbian.
What for? What?
You got everything you need, you know, and then slide in. I think you're pretty cool. Eyebrow waggle.
At least I didn't say I like you. I do like the eyebrow waggle.
No, none of that. Point.
I could do it.
That is no.
Would it help you feel more attractive? I could do it right now. Slides in.
Get back.
Grinning.
That is inappropriate behavior, young lady.
I mean, you know I'm full of shit, so.
No, we're getting a jar.
What? I don't look at a jar.
We're getting a jar of every time Charlotte acts inappropriate towards everybody.
I don't act inappropriately.
Mm-hmm.
I do not.
Anyway, go on. I gotta go cook. Zzz.
Like, ugh. Snags your phone. Why are you gonna text somebody? What you doing? What you doing, buddy?
I am cooking, Charlotte.
You just cooking?
Yeah.
All by yourself?
Yeah.
You want to be by yourself?
No, but I have to, because then I get distracted and start yelling, and then I'll burn all the scones again.
That's fair. I'll send you selfies so you don't feel alone.
Shrugs.
No, whatever bullshit being cooked up. Seriously. I only have respect for you guys, and I feel like I have an inkling, but don't, like, she shakes her head slightly. Don't ever think that I think I know better. You know I don't. I know I don't. Besides, it would suck if, like, you know, the entire extended family of the people I grew up with thought I was shit.
All right.
Frowny face.
Better be home for dinner. Points the
Oh.
wooden spoon at her.
Oh shit. Okay. I will come back for dinner.
Or I'll bait you.
I know you will. You've got the spoon.
It's nods. Continue stirring aggressively, like.
Okay. Okay. I'll be back. Go take a walkie. Ugh. Escape.
Where you going, Charlotte?
Oh, I have been told Lily's at the lake. I love it so much.
That's pretty much the expression you see her doing, actually.
What is she doing?
She's looking at herself in the water. Like, yeah.
I will just make sure that I am very audible in my approach.
Just looks over him pretty much like that. I think mid like, what?
There's like the glance over, and man, I'm not laughing. You're laughing.
What?
Hmm?
She just goes, what?
Fucking ferocious.
No. Just, bored.
Bored.
Mm-hmm. Plus, I like making faces at the water because apparently the water spirits can see it.
I believe it. Seem to see a lot of things. Putters down to the lake edge.
They do. You naked is one of them.
Yep. Yep, I heard that was on the list. When you insinuated knowing a certain amount of my habits.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You know, I didn't realize that they believe so strongly that sharing was caring.
I have a deal with them.
Do you know when people are naked? Shoots a glance.
She shakes her head. Ugh.
Grins. I mean, that just seems inappropriate. She loses it. She's trying to keep it straight. Fucking face. I can't.
I actually really love this.
It's pretty magnificent.
She kind of ruffles her big long braids hair. No, she's taking out the white of it.
You gonna put it in a different color?
No, might stick with black for a while. I'm not like most of my family. I actually do have like dark hair, so I can kind of get away with it.
Oh. You know, I only just recently found out Juno dies.
Yeah, well, she's been blonde for ages.
One might say her whole life.
Shrugs. She used to be a redhead at one point, and it was hilarious.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, she wasn't a redhead for the family photo.
I did redhead too for a while.
Yeah?
Shrugs.
How'd it work out?
Yeah, I got bored.
Fair enough. God. What kind of work does it take to get black to go all the way light enough that you can dye it a proper color?
A lot of peroxide.
Ew.
Yeah. Makes that like, yep.
I feel like that's where the regen comes in. Your poor scalp.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I had cream though, so it was fine.
Ooh. Fair enough. What do you do when you get bored down here besides make faces?
Swim.
You never get bored of swimming?
No.
Have you found every single treasure that people have dropped on the bottom of the lake?
More or less.
Figured. Don't want to know how many cell phones people destroyed?
How many?
I mean, if they hit the water, they're dead now.
Why are you coming down here anyway?
Hang out?
With me?
Yeah. I've given it a couple tries. I usually lose my nerve.
Gives it like a what?
It's the helpless shrug.
Gee, thanks.
I can usually read people pretty well. and it helps me figure out like what's cool to say and what's not. You're harder to read. I kind
Gee,
of
thanks.
freak myself out.
Gee, thanks.
It's what? It's not nothing wrong with you. It's just me being
No, no,
anxious.
no, 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 no.
But I was having an honest moment. It was supposed to be meaningful.
I know, it was. And that's why I was saying, gee, thanks. What do you want from me?
Hmm.
Do you want me to do a Juno?
Oh God, no.
I can do it, you know.
I'm not even sure what doing a Juno would be at this point. It depends on the person.
I got this. Just gotta get the most serious face.
The most serious face.
Mm-hmm. You gotta scrunch up your face as if the world itself is about to explode. Even then, there's not enough cigarettes in the world that can make it better.
She smiles more now.
Yeah. It's not really a smile, is it? It's a grin.
I mean, it's a smile for Juno.
It's. Do you ever see the movie The Terminator?
Yeah, of course I have.
Well,
It's not that bad.
come on. Think about it. She actually grins very naturally. First time you actually see Lily like really proper, like give an actual smile.
I mean, it's not that bad.
Come on. Come on.
Starts fucking dissolving like now I can't unsee it. Actually just says it. She's just like, oh no, I'm never gonna unsee it. Every time she smiles.
It's perfect, isn't it?
Oh, why would you do this to me?
I like the hate. Look, I love Juno to pieces, but
I'm glad.
I mean, if you want, you can. She pointed at the braids.
Thinking what?
You can unloosen them.
It was like kind of a blink, like, like just because that is what social grooming.
She
She
just
kind of
plonk herself down
shrugs.
by the leg.
Yeah, she'll shrug and come over and plunk down beside her. Yeah, gotcha. And yeah, she'll start very, like, kind of gingerly because nobody likes getting their hair pulled, like undoing the ties for her and carefully picking them out. I don't think I've ever seen you without your braids.
Yeah, she looks more like this.
Yeah, it takes her a hot minute, but once she finally does and kind of comes her fingers through it a few times to set it back to like, this is how you're supposed to lay, kind of sets back, offers over the various like bindings, beads, whatever she's had in there.
Yeah, she takes them all in. She smiles. I'll rebraid it later. I just,
I think it was the most decompressed I've ever seen you.
Sometimes I like to have braids out of my hair.
I like it.
Stands up a bit. For Charlotte, Lily is, yeah. Normally, Lily looks all weird and teargy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lily's not a bad looking woman, you know?
I mean, she's not.
Like, you've seen her mom, you know what I mean?
Who would have thunk all you had to do is take down the braids and drop the vibe. Just like that.
Don't worry, I'll be all teargy tomorrow.
Oh, well, as long as you're back to normal tomorrow. Suppose I can cope.
Still normal. I just, wanted braids out of my hair for a bit.
She's, for what it's worth, she's grinning lightly. Sits her hands back behind her to prop back. So what's been up with you? I talked to the other two more, but you and I don't talk,
I
really.
like sitting by the lake.
That's it?
I mean, I carve and do my thing.
You theater stuff?
Yeah. Do a bit of painting.
Well, like just painting?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I like to do it with theurge things, but painting's fun.
I didn't know you painted.
Do it occasionally.
Go figure.
A lot of people don't, think bother with me.
I mean, you culture the mysterious vibe. It works.
Just do my job.
Not gonna lie, it's the job I understand the least, so I just kind of go with the flow on,
Just kind of nods. And take care of my back.
Well, yeah. Always taking care of them.
Even slapped grimaces a bit.
There's brow quirk.
There's a family argument, and Juno's being stupid.
What, like a different one or that one?
Why, did she tell you about that?
I mean, I was at the dinner.
When you left?
Oh, no. I have no idea what happened after I left.
Not the one my mother was at, the other one where you got drunk. Where Lena was drunk.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
The one where I was like dead on my feet.
Yeah.
No, I remember just enough of that to be important, and I'm pretty sure I looked like an idiot because I was at my wit's end. And yeah, graceful.
Mm-hmm. There's an argument. Lena had too much to drink.
Yeah. I really need to go sit and talk to her again.
You should.
I try.
Try harder.
No, well. I worry about her.
You should.
Well, it's a good thing I do then.
Shrugs.
Got any awesome wisdom? Kind of like shoots a side eye. She's not being like over serious and is not trying to give Lily the impression that she's under any pressure to like perform awesome Theurge wisdom duties.
About what, Lena?
Yeah.
In what regard?
I'm just. We kind of. We jump subject some and. Just kind of trying to get at the root of it.
Do what we do want.
She finally just kind of flops back everything.
That's everything.
I mean, I feel like Glenna's doing better now than she was
She is.
on a grand scale, but I still I hate seeing her get hurt. And the better I understand what's getting under her skin, the better I can make sure it doesn't happen.
Why? What do you think hurt her?
Phrasing, mostly.
From who?
I mean, I was actually with it at the dinner. Just, talking about putting things behind her.
Mm-hmm.
Get the distinct impression that Lena was pretty sure she was included in the things getting put behind.
I mean, they gotta spread her hands out.
It was vague, but I know she didn't mean it like that. I didn't think she was that vague, but I guess if Lena's already upset, it's easy to see it that way.
Just nod, like an agreement.
And then this other shit that just there's just finally reaches up and rubs her face with both hands. Never realized how much drama you mediate in this job.
You're a Faldox.
Well, yeah, but I thought it was going to be like the law. Like, puts her hands up, like,
You.
displays a hand like the law.
No, it's only the law. If you break it.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. And the rest of the time, it's,
Rest of the time, you're just the gossip police.
yeah, pretty much. Just trying to keep it from getting to the point where the law becomes a problem.
That's the fun part.
I mean, there are times when it's fun, I won't lie, but,
What? But don't tell me you didn't feel a sliver of pleasure when you made the Fianna sound like a helium hyena. Don't lie to me.
oh, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was immensely satisfying.
There you go. You got to bring the law.
I did get to bring the law. You know what? He fucking deserved it. Oh,
Shrugs.
shitbag.
It's
Didn't
gonna
even
be
realize
interesting.
until now.
It's
the
gonna be
shit he said.
interesting when he comes to talk.
Comes to talk to who?
I'm a theurge.
Man. Yep. I wonder if he understands that that's not how that works. But hey, you are a Theurge.
I am a theurge. Yes, well done.
Yep. I'm on it today. I'm on fucking point.
I can tell. Very aware.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Situational
after,
awareness, Mach 10.
I'm not gawking at my cousin.
I am not gawking at your cousin because she points victoriously, like, upwards, because he's not here right now.
Oh, shit.
You're rolling a fucking chance die. Watching you. What are you doing? No there? Oops.
Damn you, Chrome. You're taking a shit randomly.
Yep. Started like hyperventilating.
She just gives you a stare. which is much like this.
What?
Oh no, I'm just doing the Juno impression.
So, is that all that stuff that got said at dinner? Is that official? Is that a thing?
What?
Are we
Stuff?
the? I mean, I haven't exactly wrestled Felix away from Juno. Are we still considered like all officially made it, or was your aunt just, or your mom, just trying to wig me out?
I mean, she's mom. Mom's pretty old school. If you guys are doing that and you're pretty serious, you should be made it already. You know?
Oh,
It's kind of like a formal thing, you know? It's pretty respectful to both parties.
yep, that makes a certain amount of sense. I don't know. Just got kind of blindsided.
Shrugs. It's mom.
Yeah, kind of shrugs. You guys seem pretty cool.
Yeah, of course, she's my mom.
I mean, I don't mean to make it sound weird. It's just there have been so many, literally finger quotes, tragic backstories, TM.
No,
Uh,
my mom's my mom.
Your mom is an impressive and terrifying woman.
Nods. Like, yes.
Just nods along like, yep.
But she's my mom, so I get away with it.
Oh yeah, I'd hope so.
Mm-hmm. I only get the partial death stare.
Oh,
And a wave.
I did see the waving. There was definitely waving.
She's a good mom. Checks up on me.
I'm glad.
So, I'm sorry to inform you that tragic backstory is more my cousin's thing.
No,
I'm just regular, plain old, boring old Lily
I mean, I don't think you're boring.
with a really cool mom.
Hmm.
Who some of your kinfolk friends have like, hey, Lily, look at your mom. I'm like, yes, that is my mom.
Hi, bro.
That's probably why I sat away from everybody, because half the time everyone talked about my mom. Grins. Plus, I didn't like hanging around with other people anyway. Got boring.
Yeah.
Much prefer points like at the water. They're easier to talk to.
Oh, okay. I mean, guess it kind of suits, really. So I ain't gonna judge.
Good.
Not your judging would get me very far, anyways. So
Mm-hmm. You can take the law and back off.
I will. Me and my law over here will just sit in this corner.
It's your turn. Anyway, I got to do some spirits things. So, did you actually need anything?
Just wanted to check up on you. I got, like, I know I'm only kind of in and out, but you just haven't seemed to be sleeping. And I mean, you're always quiet, but
Who told you I wasn't sleeping?
I swung by to leave a book for Leaf and saw you'd. Just worried.
You can never keep a secret from you.
I mean, to be fair, I spotted it first.
You can never keep a secret from you, even when I ask him not to tell anybody.
I mean, it's not anything I wouldn't have kind of put together.
It's fine.
Sorry.
For what?
I don't know, getting in the middle of something you obviously didn't want me in the middle of.
Don't worry about it. I'm not angry.
But yeah, I'm just kind of worried about you. Having recently had a fine brush with no sleep, I have become distinctly aware of how much of a bitch it is. So,
I just hear the howls in the night sometimes.
else?
Yeah. They never stop.
She kind of scrunches her face there. Sleeping during the day help at all?
I always hear them when I sleep.
Mm. Ugh. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to go.
Okay. Just, I mean, if you ever want to talk to someone who's not in your head as a sounding board, I'm here.
Thank you. She says it quite earnestly.
I'll keep it to myself.
Thank you.
No problem.
And she...
Boy! And there Charlotte is left, sitting at the edge of the lake, like, well, that counts as progress.
Do I need it there, Katie?
It's probably a good place to end it before I just start running around talking to everyone known to man. So yes, there, with Charlotte, abruptly alone at the edge of the lake and realizing that she will have to return for dinner, will begin to pick herself up, and as she trods back towards the house, hands in her pockets, we will call it a scene.